Why your grandfather could buy a house easily, but you can't. 1971 versus 2025. Have you ever wondered why your grandfather could buy a house with ease, but today it feels almost impossible? Let's break it down. 1971. Back in 1971, the average house cost around $25,000, while the average yearly salary was about $9,000. That means the cost of a home was roughly 2.8 times the annual income. With interest rates relatively low and banks offering accessible loans, buying a house was very doable for most middle-class families. People didn't face massive student loans, and other living costs were lower relative to income. Owning a home wasn't just a dream, it was within reach for millions of Americans. Fast forward to 2025. Now, the average house price has skyrocketed to over $400,000, while the median salary is around $60,000. That's more than 6 times the annual income. Housing prices have grown faster than wages, making it much harder for young people to save enough for a down payment. Interest rates have fluctuated, but even small changes can make a huge difference when the price of a home is so high. Add inflation, high student debt, and increased living costs, and suddenly home ownership feels out of reach for many. Why the gap exists? It's not just nostalgia. The economy has changed. Real wages haven't kept up with housing costs, and decades of financial policies, urban growth, and demand shifts have pushed prices up. Back then, buying a home was part of the American dream. Today, it's a major financial challenge. So, the next time someone says, "Back in my day, buying a house was easy," remember, it really was. Because the economy, wages, and housing market were very different. Home ownership today requires careful planning, higher savings, and often a bit of luck.